Hello, gorgeous humans. Welcome back to Spiritual Selfish channel. Actually, the video you're about to watch, I have filmed back in April this year, but I didn't post it. And I recently came across it on my phone again, and I was like, you know what? I think we're ready to post it. And I just wanted to make this quick disclaimer and just share a little bit of why I didn't post it in the beginning. First of all, because it's a download that I received. So I received it kind of very, out there. And when I was filming it, I was trying to make it as simple as possible. And then I was angry with myself, upset with myself that I even overcomplicated it. So this is why I didn't want to post it, because I felt people won't get it. Another reason why I felt not like posting it is because there's one example that I'm using, actually how I received that download, but it's an example of using a man using disinfector on his hands. And part of me was like, ooh, what if this will trigger people? What if people will think that I judge this man? And this fear of being misunderstood kept me not posting that video. So, FYI, yes, I'm using this example, but, don't be triggered. If this triggers you, it's something around you. Ask yourself why you're being triggered by me using this example. Because, you'll hear me. I am observing and reiterating back to you my thoughts, and that's how all of us are, processing the information. So that's just out there, FYI, no one is judged. I love everyone. And I wanted to film also this quick video before I put my video out, because I want to share it with you guys that all of us still struggle with self-judgment or overthinking or wanting to other people to understand something, right? So no matter where you're at with your life, if you want to share your voice, please share it, because always, it will never go away. So I hope that even this intro is a benefit to you, but let's dive into the video. Now, today's video is most probably going to be a little bit out there, and you might think, what the hell is this chick is talking about? But to be honest, I don't care, and I just felt really called to share this fascinating download I received a few weeks ago, and it's all about why, if your soul is so eternal, is so wise, is so expansive, why that sometimes we humans do really stupid shit. And I will be breaking down in this video how really talking from high perspective of your soul choosing to incarnate and choosing your human, and then talking about your human separately as identity and how both communicate. So if you want to better understand the connection between your human body and your soul, then keep watching. So again, as I said, I will be talking from a higher perspective. And the reason I will be talking from higher perspective, because I'm such a person, if I don't understand the bigger picture, if I don't understand the vision, I just don't freaking get it. So when we zoom out, we can see, oh, this is happening because of this and this and this. But when we are sitting here in one small spot, in the suffering, in the pain, it's very hard for us to believe, oh, this bad situation, quotes, is happening for me because, I signed up for this, right? So when we zoom out, we are able to see a bigger picture. So I will be talking a lot about bigger picture, observing your human. I'm going to share with you a download I received while I was observing someone on the street. And I remember this man is coming. I was at home and I'm looking through the window. This man is coming out of the shop. And he's like, putting sanitizer, just, disinfector on his hands. And obviously this is what we're told to do. But in my mind, I literally started wondering, like, why is he doing this thing and is putting this, stuff on his hands that, doesn't serve well his skin and deep down on his soul level. Guys, now I'm not talking about, virus or whatever, don't, hate me in the comments for that. But I'm saying that if his soul at the deep core level knows that this is not something that is serving him, I'm not going to get in all the conspiracy theories and that we're literally are being brainwashed to do something we're not supposed to do now on earth. I'm thinking, why is he doing it? Why so many people are doing something that is so not in alignment with their soul? And this is literally, guys, how I channel information. I will sit there, in a deep state, thinking something, asking questions, and then I'm showing pictures or information just comes through. So what I saw with this man as he walks, I'm seeing everything as a virtual reality. And I don't know if some of you have seen on Instagram, there was this meme, and I really it's stuck in my mind for a little while. I'm gonna share this here, and as you can see, there's this character, our human body, but then there's all of this stuff behind us, codes behind us that we are not able to see, and it really imaged this stuck in my mind. And once I asked this question, why we're doing the things that are in misalignment with our soul, instantly this image popped up in my mind. And I remember there was another download I received. Oh, it was quite a while ago. I'm gonna link the video up here. But it was about Pleiadians sharing that we all have these invisible cables, and it's very advanced technology that connects our soul and our human body, etc., etc. But I'm gonna link it up here. And as I'm seeing this, virtual reality and understanding, okay, our bodies are just representing this, avatar in this physical reality. And I'm wondering how, if our soul is connected to our avatar, why we do some, mean things. Maybe we are, doing some stupid shit like, arguing, fighting, hating, and all sorts of other things. We have to understand again that, as the beginning I said, when you have a higher perspective, your level of consciousness is higher. It's easier to observe the whole picture. So same thing. Our soul is this wise, expansive, say energy. When our avatar is just the character, okay? And when you are the character, you're not able to see the controller and you're not able to see the programmer of the game. So the avatar, the human, is not aware of all the, non-physical things. And this is what I literally was shown, because our soul decided, all right, I'm going to come down on earth. I need a human body. And because, soul is not physical, it cannot operate in 3D reality. So it needs to create this avatar. And, as with all the games, as in virtual realities, we program our avatar character to do certain things. Okay, you need to search for food. You're programmed to, protect yourself. You're programmed, to do a job. So we're basically giving a checklist for this avatar. We're programming the physical human brain. And when we're born, we're just like a robots. Bum, bum, I need to find food. I need to get a job, blah, 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 blah. And you're literally, programmed and working from the survival mode, which is obviously is needed because your soul is not, able to save your physical ass. You need to be able to, if there's a tiger, to run away, right? And this is where the problem starts, that most of us are living from our state of survival, from living from our reptilian DNA. We all have reptilian brain at the bottom of our head, like at the top of our spine, right? Our true brain is consists of 3 brains. One of them is reptilian brain. And so many of us are just living from our lower survival DNA. Most of you have heard, and what science says, that we're using only like 10% or something of our, potential. Rest of that is actually, your psychic abilities, your communicating with spirits and so on and so forth. So when our soul doesn't expect us to come down and get stuck in survival. This is the thing. We're so getting programmed and brainwashed in this physical plane that we lose the connection with the soul. We're just, like a robot, boom, 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 another checklist, going after, oh, I need to protect myself, I need to eat, I need, to have family, babies, blah, blah, blah. So we're basically so distracted that our soul, and you can also call it, higher self, is sitting there. Damn, I came down on earth to do this things, but my avatar is not hearing me. So it's not going to be easy. And, while you there as a separate, let's say your avatar is pretty much a separate identity, it can function on its own. So think about your avatar, your human vessel is like a robot, but your soul is the fuel, right? It gives you the energy. But you're still able to the survival programs are running on autopilot. So your soul is like, hey, like, listen up, I'm here, can you stop? Can you pause for a second? We have some other things we need to do. But because so many of us are distracted, we, completely, toss it away. We're like, oh, some weird thoughts, oh, some weird emotions. And our soul has been trying to communicate with us for so long through, thoughts and emotions, and we completely disregard this. And this is the reason why so many of us feel pain, are in suffering, sad, and, just simply unfulfilled. Because all of our emotions, guys, we all have emotional guidance system. And when we do not feel happy, when we do not feel love and blissful, it means we're not in alignment with our inner being. Because it's our emotional guidance system is telling something is off. So you are literally experiencing this, let's say, human condition, right? You're too much in the physical world. You will need, to transition and connect with your soul more in order to bring the soul mission forth. And also, if you want to better understand, how to remember your soul mission and why you forget it, have a separate video. I'm going to link it down up here. But you really have to realize that, yes, you have this human body. Yes, you have this, things to do in physical. But you are here on a soul mission. And the fact that you are watching this video is not random. You are watching this video because you are an energetical match. Because your soul wanted for you to hear this from somebody else. You came here to learn and to give. You didn't come here to pay your bills and, wear a mask and so on and so forth. You're here for pretty big things. Otherwise, you will not, attract this video in your consciousness. So with this being said, guys, I really want you to understand that, there are people who want to be very, very spiritual, but there are people who, are so stuck in the physical. Your freedom lies when you bring the two together, when it's a balance of the two. You have to embrace the fact that while you are human, while you are in this three-dimensional reality, while you are in this, virtual reality, you will have human condition. You will have ego. You will have reactions. This is why you have been, this is why you have the ability to be programmed, because you need to take care of your body while you are on a soul mission, so that your physical body, so your physical character doesn't die off while you are, operating on this plane. So just accept that you are actually a character, that you are actually have the ability. So just accept that you are, your body is a character. Accept that you have systems in your physical body that makes you, not to say vulnerable, but you're being programmed. It's easy to program you, me, all of us. It's something that is, innately who we are. right? So guys, I want you just to realize and accept the fact that while you're human, you will have this, not to say the ability, but not the vulnerability, but that you can be easily programmed and manipulated. When you realize this, that hey, there's actually, wires and neural connections in my brain, just in like a computer. What do I want to be programmed with? And it is very important to realize we've all been programmed. No matter, from which background you're coming, you have some programs running in your mind. So it's a question, does this program serve me? And it's a matter of releasing the programs, releasing the fears, insecurities, doubts that do not serve you any longer. And when you release that heaviness, your vibration starts to uprise. When your vibration starts to uprise, you are in a better communication with your soul, because you're not as dense. And the higher vibration you have, the more dormant DNA, physical DNA and etheric DNA are being activated in your energetical field. And again, remember what I said, most of us now are working and operating from reptilian DNA, but we have many, many other DNA that are dormant in us. And when you upgrade your DNA, same thing, just like a computer, you receive new downloads, you receive new upgrades, new softwares are being installed in you. So maybe you become your psychic abilities, kick, and you're able to communicate and see things, right? Think about this from this kind of perspective. It is not, foo-foo, woo-woo, but really zoom out. And again, guys, this video, obviously, don't take it as, I'm not a scientist or whatever. And you know that you are watching somebody on YouTube, and you know that I'm just sharing the downloads I'm receiving and what is true for me and the lens I view through which I view the world. But it is up to you to take what resonates, what doesn't, and to discern on your own what feels like a right information for you to take on into your consciousness, right? I'm not saying that what I shared with you today is the ultimate truth. So please, be mindful of that. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for sticking around, watching this video. I know it's not for everyone, but those of you who, watched till the end, big, huge kudos to you. Would love to hear, what resonated with you the most. And again, as I said, the first step is to start to let go the dense energies, the dense frequencies that pull you down and keep you locked and stuck in the physical realm. If you feel that you would like help with that, releasing your past traumas, you're releasing, all the past stuff from mental, emotional, physical levels to establish that better connection, I do have a online course, which is called Free Your Shadow. So I'm going to leave the link down below. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I'll talk with you in my next video. Bye!